TGON and AspMedia brings you Asphere's Cafe. The cafe is now open.
Well, good evening to everybody.
Yes. Hello, and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Thursday, January 15, 2026, and we are back with another episode of the cafe where we will be doing our gaming news right here on our gaming cafe and right here on Asphere's Cafe. Yes, this is his second last day of covering the gaming headlines, and then tomorrow that will be his last day on our cafe for real. And yeah, how are you, Chumaine?
Well, it's already half the month already, and I don't know what's about to come next. Unfortunately, I was tasked to do the dinner, so I'm gonna be more of a commenter for this segment. So, but other than that, I've been doing okay. What about you, dude? How have you been
I'm
doing
doing
tonight?
good. I had a mental stress last night, especially what's been happening lately.
Ooh, yeah.
And yeah, I'm not gonna explain in my show, but if you are part of the Discord server, you might be aware. So, Chumi, I think you are aware of it, right?
Yep, pretty much. So, not gonna spread any further details about it, so that we won't have any more issues regarding it.
That's right. We
Moving
will
forward.
keep it confidential only to us. It's very private, pretty much.
Yeah. But anyway, moving on to
Okay, without any further to do now, let's start. Let's kick things off right away with Animal Crossing New Horizons, new update that brings it up to version 3.0, and oh my god, I cannot wait to play Animal Crossing again this Friday. Again, I'm the one I don't want to touch my Nintendo Switch right now, but Nintendo released the new update for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and fun fact, guys, I used to play a lot throughout the pandemic. Yeah, I have played a lot throughout the pandemic, Jermaine.
Are you serious? Animal Crossing for throughout the pandemic is like
Yeah, like
the oh
I, I'm serious, Jermaine. I
yeah.
played Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I mean, to be fair, what can you do when you got a Switch and you're in the middle of the pandemic? Then play Animal Crossing.
Right?
It's the only way to
That's why
socialize.
That's why the game was very relaxing in the first place.
Yeah, it's like Sims but with animals.
Mm-hmm. And as you can see in my screen share right here, yep, this is coming from Gamersu, and we need to talk about this because I'll be playing that game all day tomorrow. So yeah. So what's new with Animal Crossing version 3.0? Well, the previously announced new content and features, which we will recap in case you missed it. So what else can you expect? So you have a resort hotel, and if you want to restart your island, you can now contact Resetti with its reset service, and additionally you can now upgrade your home storage to hold up to 9,000 items and store trees, scrubs, and flowers there. So actually I might even get in touch with Resetti to start fresh on my island, because my island has been long neglected for so long now. So it's a good thing I can finally start anew without losing my save data. But yeah, back to the patch notes. It is now possible to craft up to 10 items at once if you have enough materials. Oh my god. Finally, Nintendo, finally. And items stored in your home storage can now be used as DIY material. And what the DIY recipes now includes a page where you can check hotel DIY requests and items requested by Tom Nook as you progress through the game. Items obtained by linking with Animal Crossing Pocket Camp can now always be ordered from Nook Shopping. And good news! Super Mario Brothers items can now be ordered from Nook Shopping without linking to a Nintendo account. So if you don't have a Nintendo account, and if you want to buy Super Mario Brothers items on in your island, well, you don't need an antenna account anymore. So if you used to have one, well, that's good news to those. While outdoors on an island, holding down the L button allows you to move while facing the same direction. When changing the island to, tone at or tune at resident services, Isabelli will now suggest recommended melodies, including the original island tone or tune. I am curious how the original island tune sounded like back then. When changing the island flag at resident services, you can now revert it to the original design from when the island was created. That's also a long overdue change from there. You can now purchase up to 50 customization kits at once from Cook's Nanny. Nice. Several items, including snowflakes, can now be sold at a drop-off box at Nook's Cranny. Nice one. You receive a pearl every time you give a skull to Pascal. Nice. You can now ask Leo to remove weeds when there are 30 or more weeds on your island, either of Rob's island or during his visits. And this is it. The fee for asking Liv to remove weeds has been reduced. Hey, nice. New tips have been added to the Island Life 101 app. So I am looking forward to his new tips from Tom Nook. Additional Nook Mouse tasks have been added alongside the new features. The order of some collaboration items has been updated in the catalogs used for studios and hotel decorating. And other than that, as usual, other adjustments and corrections were made to improve the gaming experience. So there you go. That is what we call this a big update for the first time since 2021. And honestly, with this new update coming out, I cannot wait to play this game again. So yeah, I might look back at the island, and heck, I might even place where should I put my resort hotel. But for now, I will save this for my weekend tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to downloading this update. So yeah, what do you all think about this? Let's on the comment section down below. And Trume, what can you say about this new update of Animal Crossing New Horizons?
Hotel, motel, holiday inn.
But yeah, the resort hotel is a big deal. Okay, the resort hotel is a big deal. You can now build a hotel in your island. It's a big deal, Jermaine. It's a big deal.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I sang that Pitbull song where it goes hotel, motel, holiday inn.
Yeah.
For sure, Pitbull's gonna be crazy once they actually tapped him for a collaboration on that one.
Yup. All right, let's move on to the next one, and with this time we will be talking about a holotype treasure zombie island. And if you're wondering what the heck is holotype, well, it is a spin-off of a Hololive game. Yup, you can tell the characters there. Obviously, it's coming from VTubers there. So, typing game Hololive Treasure Zombie Island will launch for PC via Steam on February 5 for 980 yen. Publisher Holo Indie and developer Bixd announced. Yep, Holo Indie, if you're curious who's Holo Indie, it is actually part of, how do I say this? It's actually owned by Hololive, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right, Jermaine? Holo Indie is owned by Hololive, right? I might be wrong.
Yep, that's correct.
Alright, so, and you do have a trailer. What can you do with this game? So, before I play the trailer, let's read the overview. Hoshu Marine sets sail again, this time with typing. Due to Crazy Ollie's mischief, the captain's precious treasure has transformed into treasure zombies. Can the captain recover her original adorable treasure? A typing game like no other, filled with Hololive's most memorable lines. Well, how to play it? Well, the basic operation is a typing game where you have to use a keyboard to type. So, in each stage, the selected Hololive member and their companions will appear as treasure zombies. Type the displayed memorable Hololive lines with your keyboard and heal the treasure zombies. At the end of each stage, a powerful boss will appear. So conquer their chaotic memorable lines and reclaim your precious treasure. The the treasures you collect can be displayed and played within the captain's room. Collecting more treasures doubles the fun. Gather as many treasures as possible and create your own unique collection room. Now, it is a minute trailer, but I'm still curious as to how this game works. So, and yeah, it's handled by a publisher. Not publisher. It's developed by Big CD. So, let's see what you guys can expect with this game. It's in Japanese only though. Okay, so you just have to type in Romaji words, pretty much. Yeah, you just have to type it in Romaji. And you also have a collection of or I should say compilation of VTuber clips as you are seeing on the screen. And it seems like you can if I'm not mistaken, based on how I portrayed it, you can organize your plushies or your one of your collected VTuber dolls there. It can be various. You also have the good old Gura, Goa Gura right here. You're seeing it right in the middle, right here, Chumin. But yeah, look how many you can collect in one, huh? Look at that.
Crazy. Look at that collection, honestly. Wait, no way, they even got Fuamako on it.
Yo, also go.
Look at the doggies.
Gargura. Look.
Look at the doggies and the Sharky. Let's go.
Yeah. You
They got
also.
Kubo as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, man.
Hey, Chumin. I'm pointing out right here. Gargura is mentioned.
Yeah, I know. I said the Sharky's here.
Yes.
Sharky and Amelia alongside it. Yeah, boy.
Real.
The detective and the shark. That's the real pairing. And a little special mention
And
to
of
its
course,
Italian.
that famous VTuber on the left, Kalimori.
Yeah, Calliope. Hi, Calliope. That's all I can say. Hi, Calliope. And
Yeah.
also, we got the Italian dog. The Italian dog right here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's not a dog. Wait, that's not a dog. Is that a cat? Oh, wait. I think it's a cat. Yeah, I think it's a cat. It's a cat. It's the Italian cat. It's the Italian cat. Because these are the doggos. The doggo twins. Fuamoko, one of my favorites.
All right. So other than that, the collection looks pretty good. Like as you can see, you can collect anytime how you would like it to look like right here. And there's a US interface right here, and there's that and everything. And look at that! You can also mess around too.
Wow, that's pretty cute. Wait, can you put it back somewhere a little bit to the left? Keep on going. Keep on going. Left on your left. The left. Yeah, keep going left. Where there are only just few characters. Keep going left. I'm gonna be screaming something.
Sure.
Left.
I think that's pretty much like, see, it goes
Not that.
faster.
Not that. Keep going. Somewhere. No, there's none. Wait a minute. I know it's somewhere in 39. Check 39. I think it's in 39.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's in 39. Is it in 39? No, it's not in 39. Pekora! There it is. Pekora appearance! Yeah!
Yeah. There's so many. Oh, now that's why we're talking.
Man, they're still missing one person though. They're missing one guy.
And I think that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. They're still missing one guy though from that whole collection. Where's
Hmm.
Yago? Where's
Oh.
Yago? Yago, Yago. Look for the Yago, guys. If we're
Oh.
talking Hololive, we should have Yago in it. Come on, where's Yago?
Aw. Man. Maybe they missed out. They completely forgot. Man. But either way, it is still adorable, nevertheless.
Yeah, I'd agree with
So,
that one.
it's still adorable aside from your usual typing game. You even get a chance to collect your VTuber dolls in the room. That's a
Yeah,
big plus.
graduated and famous. I mean, even Garger is still there, so there's that.
That's what makes the game really, really special in the first place.
Yeah. Um, Amelia is still there. Gargura is still there. You know the classic ones, but you know the other ones that are we'll rather not talk about aren't there, which is fine. But the ones that are there that just recently graduated are still there. So yeah, congratulations if you
Yeah,
got them. You might even get a
nice.
you might even get a huge collection. Or if you can get lucky, you can actually put your profile picture as Yago. If you can't get a Yago, make your profile picture Yago.
Hmm. Right. So there's that. So that is the whole type Treasure Zombie Island. And honestly, as a bonus, you can get to keep your collectibles that you find in the game. So that is a big, big plus for the game. So yeah, the game is pretty good. Judging the trailer, the game looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks
So yeah, how about
really.
you, Trime? What do you say about this game?
Kaira, I'm gonna need your help on something first. Scream it with me. Yago, Yago,
Yeah, go.
Yago,
Yeah, go.
Yago, Yago,
Yo,
Yago.
go. Yo, go.
We need
Yo,
Yago in
go.
the game. That's my only thing to say about it. We need Yago in the game.
I agree. I mean, you have a better knowledge about whole life than me because I don't watch VTubers, but I do listen sometimes with their compilation. But again, I'm not up to date on VTubing, but you are good at it, so you have a better knowledge than me. But yeah, and let's head over to another one, and we are talking about. Hello, it's a romance visual novel that is called Poppy. That's coming to PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch this June 25. So it is one of the newest game coming from Air Velocity, which is a console games publishing under INT. So, what is this game? Well, what we call Poppy is a sweet romantic visual novel from the beloved Japanese brand SMEE. In this game, you will find yourself surrounded by a charming cast of heroines, enjoying the delightful and hilarious moments of everyday life together. This title features a talented team of SMEE's best, with a story penned by Yakamoto Uto, Minase Takumi, Nanao Yuhi, and Nakajima Taiga. Hanamaru's fresh and vibrant art style brings the characters to life, while the adorable chibi art from Amem adds a touch of lighthearted humor. Under the direction of Yakamoto Uto and production coordination of Asami Akira, the game achieves a perfect balance of character development, narrative progression, and audiovisual experience, offering players a deeply immersive story. And do note you can actually change the protagonist's name. Through a series of strange coincidences, Yotome Tetsuya finds himself the new manager of an all girls dormitory. Yes, I'm talking about it here. All girls dormitory. He looks after the residents by cooking their meals and tending to their daily needs, all while working a part-time job at the dorm's attached creepy cafe. This charming cafe, located on the first floor to give the girls real-world experience, becomes a place where he shares the sweet and sour moments of work life alongside them in their cute uniforms. His tireless efforts do not go unnoticed, and the heroes come to hold his kindness deep in their hearts. And when so many bright personalities live together under one roof, isn't it inevitable that a single spark will ignite a flame? That is what you can expect with this game. And as for the characters, yes, they have an opening movie. But as for characters, let's see who voiced the characters. Well, you have Obi Nozomi, which is voiced by Nekota Mike. Yotome Suzuka, which is voiced by Moriya Kokoro. Kinugawa Miu, voiced by Hazuki Hikari. Kotobuki Tamaki, voiced by Hara Popoko. Okai Napopo, voiced by Tsuki Shiro Mahiru. And Yurushihara Ayako, voiced by Ono Musumi. So, as for the gameplay mechanics, you will be the dorm mother or male of an all-girls dormitory. Live together with a diverse cast of heroines and work with them at a creepy cafe. Get to know each girl through heartwarming and hilarious daily interactions. Unlock sweet romantic romance. Sorry, what? Unlock sweet romantic events and guide the story toward a happy ending with the one who captures your heart. And finally, get a unique perspective by viewing the girl stars. To avoid copyright, we will be muting the trailer because I'm pretty sure the theme song is copyrighted, but we can show you a bit of how you can expect with this game. So yeah, it does have an opening theme, but again, I will not be unmuting it due to copyright. So as you can see, this right here is Nozomi Omi, and if we go further, oh yeah, that's pretty expected. And you have Suzuka, that's her. Oh, pretty. The next one you have is Kinugawa. And we have Tamaki Kotobuki. Who is this girl? We have Tanpopo Okai. And you have Ayako Shibara, I mean. And I think that's all of the characters you can expect. And right, you are seeing here that is, oh wow, okay, so this is pretty unique with this opening movie. Again, I don't think you can do that in the game, but look how cute the maze is. Shumi, look at this.
Wow.
But yeah.
They're like tattoos or something, or like those little bob heads. It's like adorable, honestly. Oh, they pop.
Yeah, just about like that. This is pretty typical for every visual novel opening. And look, this is what you can expect with this visual novel, judging the opening movie like this. Yeah, they're all pretty adorable. Let's see her seeing right here. And I think that's where that's until that is right until 1 minute and 27 seconds, and the rest is the credits who work in the game, right here, and that is Lopical Poppy. So yeah, there you have it. What do you think about this opening movie? Again, we did not get to hear the opening theme again. That is because we will be avoiding copyright, but pretty much it is coming out this June 25 for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. And I'm still curious though, how is PlayStation 4 still around today? I'm sorry, but it's like how many years it's been around for now? It's been like 13 years, right? It's been 13 years since PlayStation 4 launched.
Yeah, pretty much. But I guess it's because it's PlayStation's most popular product as of this time, alongside the PS5. You know, maybe many are still afraid to let go of their massive PS4 collection of games. I mean, how many games of PS4 can you actually have at this point? You know.
Right. And yeah, and now what are your thoughts on this game, Trumi?
Well, say it with me now. If Dream Car is ever here, I don't know if this would be
You would
approved for
say
a wife
this, wife
alert.
lord. Hello.
Yeah, this is a wife alert warning, but I would tell you this is more of yeah, this is harem. I'll call him a harem
Yeah.
alert. Yeah, if Dream Car was ever here, I would suggest him to say, if you're gonna be taking care of something like this, I would call it as not wife alert, but harem alert.
That's a new term for dream car. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a new term
because
for dream
you're
car.
because apparently, while listening to the entire concept, you're in charge. So a guy is in charge of an all-girls dormitory, which we
Mm-hmm.
can already say it's a harem alert, guys.
Yup. All right. That there you go. That's the first round of. That is the first round of our gaming cafe, and the first three has been crazy, right? The first three has been crazy.
Yep, I never thought this would be one of the most intense gaming news articles I've ever heard throughout the history of Asphere's Cafe. I mean, the last time
Right?
we ever have that was way back when the Legends of Zelda film adaptation actually came out.
Mm-hmm.
But now we got returning classics such as Hololive coming in hot, and now we got this. So
That's right.
pretty I'm not pretty surprised about how crazy 2026 is going to offer us on the new games. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm still waiting for GTA 6. Come on, Rockstar, where is it?
GTA 6, right? Oh my god, I will not be too surprised if they delay the game again. I'm not gonna be too surprised
Yeah,
if they
curse
gonna
you
meet the
bugs.
deadline. I won't be too surprised if they delay the game again.
Curse you bugs.
Okay, so it looks like we have more audiences than I initially expect, and looks like we have John the Cantalupe, and you have Azari Alia, and you have Thor Racer, and that is pretty much the audience we are getting in our show right now. And of course, normally the one of the audience would tune into TQ plus two than my show, but this is not the case for today. So recently, I have received a memo that TQ plus two will be going on season break. And why are they going on season break? Well, it's because they are going to be getting ready for the upcoming periodical exam. So they have no choice, but they will have to put the show on the break until next month. So I do know, coming from Angelo Flores, that the show will be returning on February 2, 2026. So to those who are tuning to Tiki Fuzz 2 frequently, expect the show to return next month, February 2, 2026. So yeah, I repeat, Tiki Plus 2 will be back by next month. If you are curious of how where did Tiki Plus 2 go, but yeah, I wanna say it to the team over of at Tiki Plus 2. Good luck on your upcoming exams, and I hope you all get some good grades. So yeah, that's all for me I can say. And Jumi, do you have anything else to say before we head on to commercial break?
Gambari, you guys. You got this. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, it is now almost a minute before 7 o'clock in the evening, and we will now be taking a commercial break as we will have more round of gaming headlines coming up right here on Asphere's Cafe. And the next game will be handled by Truman, and then the last game will be by me. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. But our fan-made sponsors, Truman, if you remember the list of sponsors, go ahead.
Brother, I don't remember any.
Oh well, I will just say then. So you have Dell Sound, Aspire Appliances, Dreamcast Pizza, Capitoy Coffee, Central Simplast, Melody Mart, and Always Grocery. There you go. These are our fan-made sponsors who are sponsoring our show that made it possible. So we will be right back after these messages. Do not go anywhere. Stay along with us right here at Cool FM and As Radio. We will be right back. Alright, welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 7:10 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, and we are continuing our gaming cafe right here on Asphere's Cafe. And it looks like I have been informed that Trumi will not be able to do the reporting as he will be needing to, as he will need to take care of the dinner in the meantime. But I will be filling in on behalf of not Dreamcar. I'll be filling in on behalf of Trumi, so I'll get to continue to cover the rest of the gaming headlines. So, without any further ado, let's continue our gaming cafe. All from Genmatsu. Alright, so what we have here? Well. Compile hard to announce new school RPG. This is interesting. By Megami Tensei co-creator Koji Okada on January 29. And aside from Koji Okada, other former Atlus staff is also on board. This is going to be interesting. So, Compile Hard has launched a new, a teaser website for a new school RPG, and I'm really curious, what is going to be that one school RPG? By Megami Tensei and Persona series co-creator Koji Okada, to be announced on January 29. It is described as Koji Okada's final message to the next generation. And aside from Koji Okada, we also have Tadashi Satomi and Tezuka Masuko. And the character design is done by Ilya Kuvshinov. So, this is pretty mysterious, and I'm really curious, what will it be? I'm not going to read comment section yet. I wanna watch the trailer. I'm gonna read this myself first. So, I am very curious. What will it be? Let's find out. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on. This is interesting. This frame is very interesting. Okay, this frame is very interesting. You are seeing that one eye right here, and if I'm not mistaken, he or she is looking at what I believe to be the skull itself. But this is very interesting. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! One more time. Oh my god! Did you see that? Oh my god! OMG. What was that? Oh my god, what was that? Oh my gosh. If Trumaine was here, he would be freaking out. What the fuck is this? I am also very curious as to what is this mysterious game, but knowing this is coming from a famous co-founder or co-creator that is yeah, I'll be going back to Trumaine later for his take on this mysterious game, but for now, let's see what are comments. What are the comments for this one? So, VR5 said, hoping for it to be Unreal Engine for obvious reasons. How likely is it this uses an Unreal Engine and not an in-house engine by Compile Heart. Do they act? Oh. Do they act as publisher or co-developer? And yeah, no platforms announced. Yeah, no platforms as of the moment. So hopefully we'll have more details this January 26th. But pretty much now if only Kaneko hadn't fallen into those awful AI pits, such a tragic destination for such a talented artist. A new school RPG when players' average age is 41. Very interesting. Just notice the end card trailer. Yeah, I noticed too. GIA was okay. This is a fun fact. GIA was or is Koji Okada's company that I guess everyone assumed went under. They did some games with Sony Interactive Entertainment way back. Monster Kingdom, Jewel Summoner for PSP, Code of Soul for PSP, and co-development with Game Republic on Folklore for PS3, but fell off the map in 2010 with even the official website going offline. Compound Heart might finally make a game that doesn't suck as well. It's a 50-50. We will see how that goes. Lose Compile Heart and keep Idea Factory and Megami Tensei. You will have my purchase. Yeah, for some reason I'm not really using this. I wonder why. We'll see. We'll see for more details on this one because again, this is pretty mysterious coming from Persona co-founder. Again, this is pretty mysterious. So I am very, very curious what kind of this RPG will look like. I hope they don't break my expectations, or I would say I hope they don't disappoint us with this one. But this is pretty interesting with this kind of new school RPG. And let me check the chat there. What do they say about this game, if any has left them? Well, surprisingly, no one. So again, about this upcoming new mysterious game that is focused on school RPG, it is going to be very, very mysterious, as we just took a look at a while ago. But yeah, again, more details will be announced on January 29th. So we will keep our eyes peeled on in the next 2 weeks of our gaming cafe. And yeah, I will be going back to this article for Chumin's take on this later. Alright, now on to the next one. Lawfish, that is set to launch this February 5th. And yeah, it is an 8-bit side-scrolling action-adventure game. So, what is this? Well, in Lawfish, players take the role of love-struck Sir Solomon as he fights his way through the Devil Lord's castle, or Devil Lord's castle, in nostalgic room-by-room action. He's on a mission to rescue the princess and win her heart, but he's going to encounter a lot more than he bargained for along the way. Each of its 50+ levels throws players into a wild mix of combat, platforming, and puzzles with multiple objectives to keep them on their toes. After clearing each room, players are treated to randomized event scenes where anything can happen, from unexpected RPG fights to bizarre outcomes. Players can aim for a room's best clear time for bragging rights with friends. With a diverse cast of over 100 characters, an in-game shop, secret bonuses, and minigames, Lawfish offers a quirky retro-style adventure pack with surprises, laughter, and replayability. So Matt, Cap, and Labs present Lawfish, an outrageous 8-bit action adventure unlike any other. Quest with Sir Solomon through a series of bite-sized rooms as he attempts to free Princess Tisuna, the woman he loves, from the Devil Lord's clutches. So Sir Solomon and the saviors of Light depart Castle Cornelius to free Princess Tisuna from the grasp of the evil Devil Lord. But the knight is worried. What if after being freed, the princess falls in love with one of his friends instead of with her? So he does what anyone would do when blinded by love and ditches his friends. Solomon ventures into the Devil Lord's castle alone, vowing to steal the princess' heart. as Sir Solomon ventured through a series of bite-sized rooms, slicing up monsters, collecting items, and getting to the exit. After clearing each room, enjoy a short cutscene in which anything could happen. Will you find an item, a random encounter RPG fight? Will the world get destroyed? Find out by conquering each room of the Devil Lord's castle, one challenge at a time. And looks like we have no trailer, but I guess this is yet another 8-bit game. But I'm curious if they will have gameplay screenshots later. But for now, here are the key features we can expect with this game. You have over 50 fun levels to play through, each with multiple objectives, fun randomized event scenes between levels with hundreds of outcomes. You never know what you're gonna see next. Collect a variety of items to upgrade Solomon's abilities or expand the game in meaningful and unmeaningful ways. Spend your monies or spend your pennies in game currency, and I love how they put no microtransactions. Good job to the dev. In the in-game shop, again, they making it clear it's using in-game currency. They're not using microtransactions for this game. Over 100 characters, some of which were designed by world-famous manga artist Ryusuke Mita, known for Dragon Half. An exciting over 20 plus tune soundtrack by Madcap, known for Castle in the Darkness, Astalon, Tears of the Earth. Beautiful human artists made pixel art. Even the in-game AI art is joined by a human person. More secrets than ever. Unexpected characters, and lots more. So please be a good friend and help Solomon rescue the princess. So there, that's Lovish. So, I have not seen how the game looks like. Again, they don't have a trailer, but we do know we do have the artwork of the game, and yeah, that's the only thing we get. So I cannot say much how the game is going to be good or bad, but yeah, as for the platforms, it will be out for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So yeah, once again, the game will be coming out this February 5 to the said platforms. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this game? And despite no in-game screenshots, let us know in the comment section down below. And well, I don't know if Tremaine returned, but I heard his microphone a while ago. Is that you, Tremaine?
Yep.
Alright, so let's head over back to this mysterious game that I talked about earlier, and this is called School RPG. And Tremaine, you need to look at this. This is interesting. Okay, before I play the last part, you will be shocked on how they're going to be affected by that so-called disease or whatever is happening in their school. Yeah, I'm gonna play this in 5, 4, 2, 1. Oh my god. Right? Yeah, right? Yeah, right? You heard the scream. Loud and clear.
Wow.
Tremaine.
Yeah. Crazy. I can hear some squeaking sounds as well, so oh my god.
And in fun fact, Tremaine, this is coming from a well-known co-creator who made Megami Tensei and Persona that goes by the name Koji Okada.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this?
Feels like Neon Genesis Evangelion, half Attack on Titan, and a bit more of that Cells at Work, except it's horror. So, yeah.
That's your guess. So I might agree with his guesses here. So it's somewhat similar to it is somewhat similar to Cells at Work, but a bit more dark.
Yeah, it's a lot darker than your average wholesome thing about things like these. More like maybe Kaiju number 8, but maybe something along the lines.
Yeah, right. Expecting Facebook or Meta to shut down game studios, and look at these studios who are affected by Meta's shutdown or Meta's decision to shut down these game studios. We have our mature studio, Zanzaru Games, and Twisted Pixel. And as part of the company plans to cut more than 1,000 jobs from its Reality Labs business, which is a division that manages virtual reality headsets and software, Meta decided to shut them down. So, in a statement to Gematsu, a Meta spokesperson said, "We said last month that we were shifting some of our investments from Metaverse toward wearables. This is part of that effort, and we plan to reinvest the savings to support the growth of wearables this year." So, no, while they don't have an official statement from our mature studio, Zenzaru Games and Twisted Pixel, it is sad to see. It is sad to see that they're going, but it is what it is coming from Meta. So, Trubin, do you have any comments on this? All right, so Trubin is back with his own chores. So yeah, I will get back to that later. But I'm pretty sure because coming from a big tech company that closed down that closed 3 game studios down, it's really a big deal. So I want to hear from our audience. Let's start with Torracer. Torracer, any thoughts about Meta shutting down our mature studio, Zenzaru Games, and Twisted Pixel? Yes, you heard that right. These are the game studios who worked on the VR games for Meta Quest. All right. Let's just wait for him to finish. Not surprising, seeing that Meta Quest is at its downfall. I couldn't agree more. I mean, Meta Quest is still doing well otherwise, but it's not gaining much attraction as it used to back then. There has to be something to keep it afloat though. Yeah, exactly. And there's only one thing that Meta needs to do is to maintain the sales, of course, and attract something that can attract its audience. That's all. And looks like Shumin is also typing. Lizard slipping a bit. Alright, Shumin, if you can unmute your mic, or unless if you're unable to, it's okay. You can just type.
Man, what's with Armature Studios, Zanzaru Games, and Twisted Pixel suddenly shutting down? Does this mean that that lizard is now starting to see some cracks onto his mega empire? Oh man.
Man.
Slurp that water, lizard. You're gonna need a lot of it, because next up, maybe your studio's gonna shut down next.
Oof. That's right. Alright, it is now exactly 7:30 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, and unfortunately for our fellow TVH catch-up viewers, we will have to wrap up our show now. So thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we'll be back again next week with a Friday episode of Asphere's Coffee that will be broadcast on Monday, January 19, 2026. So, yep, the next episode on Asphere's Coffee that will be broadcast on TVH, that is a Friday episode which will be taking place on January 19. So, yeah, come back, join us again next week, same time, same place at 9:30 p.m. Not sorry, 9:30 a.m. on TVH Network. So this has been Asphere's Coffee for TVH. I'm Cairo.
And I'm Tremaine. The cafe is on that section.
It's now closed on for TVH. We will be seeing you next week. Goodbye, TVH, and have yourself a good morning. Goodbye, TVH. See you next week. Bye bye.
See you.
And we are back. It is now a minute past 7:30, and yes, we are still live all the way until 8:30 p.m. That is where we will keep on delivering all the latest of the gaming headlines right here on our cafe. And yes, we are live right here on Cool FM and AspRadio, as well as on social media platforms with this Facebook page over on TGON Cool FM's Facebook page, or I should say TGON Cool FM Manila's Facebook page, and our own YouTube channel, Asphere's Cafe, AspMedia. So let's continue with our gaming cafe. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. And oh yes, Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful prosperity. I don't know if I did talk about this yesterday on Anime and Japanese Pop Culture Cafe, but it is true that they will have a brand new Konosuba game coming out this year, and it is set to launch for the PC, iOS, and Android within this year in Japan. So let's read one of the creator comments on its announcement of the new Konosuba game. Let's start with Natsumi Akatsuki, who is the creator of Konosuba. Congratulations and thank you for the new Konosuba game. I would like to aim to be an independent solo player like Yun, so I hope the event design won't exclude those who play alone. I'm really looking forward to starting the game. And Kurun Mishima, who is the illustrator of the series, said, "Congratulations on the new Konosuba game. I'm truly happy to be able to meet Kazuma and the others again in this form. I hope many people will enjoy playing it. I'll be playing as well once the game is released." So let's have a look at the website. As you can see, this is pretty much scarce for now, but you do get the first glance of its announcement. And then that, it is pretty much everything. And you also have their X or Twitter account right here that is under its handle Mashisuba. So if we can let it load for a bit or so. This is their official X or Twitter account. So I think that is the only announcement. Oh, there is a repost too. So yeah, there's an announcement right here, and also a repost or retweet from Konosuba Anime's X account. Pretty nice, right? So yeah, and the synopsis of the game remains to be seen. But other than that, a new Konosuba game is definitely on the way this year. Just hope that they don't disappoint the fans. That is all I can say. I hope they don't disappoint us. Alright, so let's move on to Inazuma 11. And we have the new mobile game of the series that is going by the name Inazuma 11 Cross. So publisher and developer Level 5 and developer Aiming, yes, is yet another well-known mobile game publishing company for well, if you know, you know, that's the Remnants and Shadow. The Remnants and Shadow, yes, yeah, they're known for the Remnants and Shadow mobile game. All right, so it will be available as a free download with item-based in-app purchases, and no release date as of this time. So closed beta test signups are currently available via the game's official website, and it will only be available in Japan with no worldwide publishing announced at this time. And only 20,000 users will be accepted for its closed beta test signups. Now, you may be wondering, what the hell is this? Well, it is a simulation game featuring an original story and a brand new protagonist. It is designed for smartphones and features intuitive, command-based controls allowing anyone to pick up and play, even in short play sessions. Just like in Inazuma 11 Victory Road, players would take on the role of a coach and build their team. The new protagonist's personality is different from that of Sasanami Ume Desenvelops. Gameplay involves team building, strategizing, and playing matches. In matches, players will not control each player individually, but instead act as a coach, with the outcome of the match determined by team customization and decisions during the game. Matches can also be played automatically. And there is a note that the player data from Inazuma 11 Victory Road will not be compatible with Inazuma 11 Cross. So keep that in mind. It will only be compatible with the future Inazuma 11 Victory Road sequel, which level 5 president and CEO Akihiro Hino has already said that he has already begun writing the script. So the Inadai is pretty sure that's the full event, and then you have the teaser trailer right there. But yeah, I will not be playing with the sound, but I'm just going to be curious, what is this event here? So you have this protagonist right here, is wandering around right here, and overall how the game looks, it is pretty average for its mobile graphics, if I'm gonna be honest. But so far, the design wise, is very Inazuma 11. So it looks pretty good overall. And now you are seeing the actual gameplay mechanics right here, and more gameplay right here. So that's what you can expect with the upcoming mobile game of Inazuma 11. But yeah, that's a lot to look forward to if you are curious. But God knows how long will this game last, because it is pretty common in the world of gacha games. They really have the tendency to end the game really quickly. So yeah, don't get your hopes too much for this game to stay up, because again, I'm pretty sure this game might not last long. But for the fans of Inazuma 11 fans, this will be interesting. So, what are your thoughts on the Inazuma 11 Cross? If you're in Japan, will you be looking forward to this? I don't know. Let us know in the comment section. Alright, and let's read one of the comments from our audience here. John D. Cantalupe said, "What if football got an upgrade?" That is a very good question. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know much. Alright, right. Let's see. Jumaine can have his take. Jumaine. Alright, he is really busy, so yeah, he is still busy with his dinner, so yeah, we'll get back to him on that later. But in the meantime, let's move on to another related Inazuma 11 related news, and yes, it has topped 800,000 sales, well, with the second major update set to launch this January 28th. So a second free major update will launch on January 28th, adding the RS route opening and other features, following its first free major update, Galaxy and LBX DLC that launched in December 2025. So to those who are curious what Galaxy and LBX DLC does, it adds a new routes to Chronicle mode and introducing a new rarity to deepen team development. while the second major update will include the opening of the RS Road among other features. So no other details of what they specify other features will be, but that is going to be interesting regardless. But again, with this game topping 800,000 sales, this might as well make it to this might as well be the most popular, if not the latest popular Inazuma 11 game of all time. But this is a huge deal for a level 5 overall. So nice to see one coming from there. All right, so let's see before we will have two more before we head on to the commercial break. And looks like we have Gold Vein 2 releasing its overview trailer. So Bandai Namco has released a 9-minute overview trailer, which unfortunately I'm not going to get over too much, but we'll just read the details there. But with its 9-minute overview trailer that they released for Gold Vein 2, it features a deep dive on character creation tools, Riven and combat, and an expanded look into the game's various elements. So we'll just be hovering over a little bit because again, it's too long. So I'll do my best. I'll do my best to hover over what it is to do. So let's skip right away to the character creation section. So if you're wondering how it looks like, this is pretty much what you can do. So you have on the left, you have the appearance preset, you have this cube, you have your skin and the voice. I'm pretty sure the voice section is where you, if you wanna change the language, I'm not sure, I might be wrong, but yeah, at least you can configure the voice. You have your hairstyle, face, accessories, clothing, and of course the option to reselect appearance, save or delete appearance data, load, or you can go to the system or return to the main title sequence, and once you confirm, you're good to go. So as you are seeing the demonstration how it works, this is how the customization will look like, and you can even edit the base body, it seems, and you can even change your hairstyle too. So yeah, hair volume, base length, your bangs, side bangs, your sides, and a lot. You can even customize your ear too. Pretty neat. And the best part is you get to pick a range of colors what you are seeing on the left. Yeah, you have various color options to choose from. So that's what you call this, the character creation system, where you can customize your own character in game. Pretty neat, right? Now let's head over to the next section, that is New World. So New World, what does New World do is basically this is how the world looks like in Code Vein 2. Nothing more to say, but you have the sunken city. That's the sunken city. Oh my gosh, that and that is Eiffel Tower you are seeing right there. Yeah, this is pretty post-apocalypse universe. And you have the undead forest. That's how the undead forest will look like right there. And you have the corroded scar. Oh. And yeah, that's what you can expect with its New World here. Now, if we go a little bit more, this is your gameplay mechanics, summoning. So this is what you will do with this game, how the game works. And you have a simulation. That is another attack mechanic, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, pretty cool. And also you have over here is restorative offering. So if you are losing a bit of XP, you can use that to recover. That's what's that's what it can do with this one. All right, I will not go over it too much, but pretty overall, I would say that is pretty good. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. So the game will be out for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam on January 13th. And the character creator demo it will be out this January 23. So there's the thoughts on that. So what do you think about the Gold Vein 2? And as we just look at the first two sections, especially the character creation system, which I find it to be very customizable. Yeah, Gold Vein 2 could be living up to this hype. We'll see. But what are your thoughts on this game? Let's on the comment section down below. All right, over to Trume. What do you think about Gold Vein 2?
Kind of feels like Sims at the same time in an open RPG world. Sounds pretty amazing on paper. But of course, once the game comes out, that's where the real expectation begins. Will it live up to its hype, or will it be another bug that will break it? But as far as we've seen so far, it looks pretty okay. It looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
It does. It does looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The game it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks professional as well. So no wrong things here. Just good. You know, especially it's still on its beta testing, so we can't assure that this is gonna be the final version of the game. But ensure that this might be one of the main aspect of the game. So keep that in touch.
Right. Alright, it is now 7:47 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, and now we will be having our last commercial break and also our last gap of our gaming headlines, and also the very last gaming cafe session featuring yours truly, Trumaine, for now. But we will have more coming up right here on Asphere's Cafe. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back right here on Cool FM and As Radio. Stay along with us. We will be right back. Yes, we are back. It is now a minute before 8 o'clock in the evening, and yes, we are still around until 8:30 p.m. right here on Asphere's Cafe, as we will be getting into the last round of our gaming headlines. And unfortunately for our fellow coach Trumaine, it is also going to be the last, at least for now. As get ready, we will be having our last ever gap with Trumaine in the terms of gaming, because he will not be with us by next week. But either way, we will be here as we will continue to deliver the latest all of the gaming right here on Asphere's Cafe. Alright, without any further ado now, let's get into Final Weapon, and this time we will be getting into mobile games this time. So let's see what I can find right now. And what we have here is, let me go to the next section or next page. We have Clover Reset. Okay, so we will get my screen share up. Alright, so if you're wondering, yes, it is yet another visual novel, and this is from Vividex. So as for the release date, it has not been announced as of this time, but it will be announced at a later date. But It is available right now for PC via Steam with English, Japanese, traditional Chinese, and simplified Chinese language options. And as for the overview, let's read. So, what is this game? Well, the wheels of fate begin to turn. The girls meet, fall in love, and deepen the bonds. Hey, do you know the meaning of the four-leaf clover? Now, set at Shonan Saika Academy, a prestigious school in Shonan, Kanagawa Prefecture, this is a youthful story of girls wavering between friendship and love. Shonan Saika Academy, a high-achieving all-girls school in Kanagawa Prefecture. One day, Marin Tachibana, along with her best friends Mashiro Saotome and Kiyoka Jinguji, experiences a special day. It begins with meeting with an unusual new transfer student, Shizuku Guyo. Gujeyo. A beautiful girl with a calm and dignified demeanor. Meeting her feels like deja vu. While showing her around the school, they stop by an observation deck where Marin finds a four-leaf clover. Now, there is a tradition at the school. If you press a four-leaf clover found on the observation deck into your student notebook, your wish will come true. So, this is interesting. This is pretty interesting synopsis. With this wish, Marin gives Shizuku the coincidental four-leaf clover she found. This act becomes a turning point, bringing Marin and Shizuku closer together with the help of Mashiro and Kiyoka. However, please stop worrying about me. I don't want to just be protected. Shizuku, we're friends, right? A storm threatens to tear them apart. It is deeply tied to a secret Shizuku is hiding and the trauma from Mari's past. The story follows the growth, mutual support, and cherished memories of the four girls. Will Marin and the others find their personal clover or happiness? Now, this is what I'm talking about. A very interesting synopsis and or the overview of the game. No trailer, but you can play right now on Steam with the game set to be launched on Nintendo Switch soon. So, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Let's know in the comment section down below. Alright, and let's see if I can get Trumaine. I think Trumaine's still busy, but I'll give it a try. Trumaine, what do you think about this?
Well, I'll be honest. It's quite a surprising game for those who just wanted a very mysterious but very relaxing sort of playstyle. I'm not gonna lie, a title like this would often be the one that had those static cutscenes, and then you get dialogues, but you also get the voices of those characters. So it's one of those kind of visual novels. So don't expect them to move. They're only just gonna do sound effects, and then the rest is just gonna be images or them just reacting on pretty much usual faces. Other than that, this is just your typical school story that involves girls.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's move on to another one. And while we are not going to be focusing on the anime news, we'll say that for next week. Well, we do have Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review, which is now out for those who have Nintendo Switch. So, yes, you heard that right. Nintendo has released the Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review feature via My Nintendo. It provides an overview of the games you have played on both Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. So, if you wanna check what games you have played, you can check it out right now. If you receive an email, make sure to check your emails. And again, I'm going to, for the privacy sake, I'm going to turn off the screen share, and I'll check my email there that I got. So let me head over to my new Google account. Yeah, I did receive an email about Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review. So I will head over to the link. Okay, of course uBlock Origin blocked it because of the tracking, but I needed to go there anyway, so I'm going to ignore the warning. Well, yeah, we'll see if it even loads. Alright, so what have I played I mean, spoiler alert, I only played Animal Crossing and YouTube last year. I will not be too surprised. So, let's... Am I signed in yet? Let me check if I'm signed in. Okay,
Nope.
I do see a get started button. I do see a get started button. Alright, so let's take a look at my year in review for my Nintendo Switch status. So we do have a get started, so let's click that right here. Yes, it does say I'm signed in, so we are off to a good start. So, how did I do so far? Alright, hey Cairo, welcome to your Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review. If we scroll down further, check out how you spend your time with the Nintendo Switch. Oh, let's see. Okay, so these are my games so far. These are the games that I have so far, and yes, I do have Spy Anya. And then you have Ace Attorney. So this is the stats right here. I played 17 games and 153 hours. So no, not much of the playtime last year, surprisingly. But yeah, pretty interesting. So my top games is Animal Crossing, as we would expect, along. Yes, roommate. Alongside with Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Scott Pilgrim, versus the World, the game. So, so character driven was your favorite kind of game, you say? That's interesting, Nintendo. So character driven is around 86%, action around 30%, and adventure 1%.
Womp womp.
I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, I haven't touched my Switch lately. Again, that's because I wanted to get Switch to, so I could keep playing. But anyway. So and here's the in chart farm: 1 hour for April, 39 hours in May, to 76 hours in June, July with 29 hours, 8 hours in September, October and December less than 1 hour. So April, month by one, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, July, Animal Crossing, September, Animal Crossing, October, Ace Attorney, and December, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. And now it's time to decide which was your favorite. I would say Animal Crossing, easy. Nice pick. And there you go. That's my year in review of my Nintendo that's my year in review from Nintendo for 2025. Alright, honestly, Chumin, what can you say about my year in review? I mean, sure, they are Animal Crossing, obviously, but Chumin, I want to hear your words. Please don't roast me, but you know what I mean. Nai, Lamau.
It's translated as pretty good actually. Not gonna lie, pretty good.
Pretty good. Alright, thank you, Chumaine. I really appreciate that. Okay, there's Nintendo Switch 2025 year in review, and now let's head over to another one. I already have covered Inazuma 11, but what I need to talk about is, well, you know what I
Wait.
can do.
Wait. I get an idea. Because okay, unfortunately I won't still be able to screen share, but there is one particular segment that I usually do whenever I'm around in the gaming section. That only means one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Since this is gonna be the last time that you might gonna be hearing from me on this very segment, it's none other than the Hoyoverse announcements, news updates, and all that.
Alright, go ahead with your news updates, but unfortunately for viewers, you will not be able to see the screen share from Chumaine. But Chumaine, go ahead.
Well, we've just got big news towards all kinds of Hoyoverse games. Y'all get ready, because this is about to get real. Guys, Y'all are crazy because not only did we even have a lot of things that is bound to happen within the next few patches, but at the same time, there is craziness going on right now involving none other than Genshin. Now, to those who are wondering, yes, Genshin Impact had just released its recent patch, and yes, the fans are getting excited about it because for the first time in history, well, not really a first time in history, but more like first time in a while, a Harbinger is officially playable. It's none other than the favorite of many, Columbina Hyposelenia. Silesia? Selenia. I actually don't remember, but there you have it. Columbina is officially playable for the first time, and many are saying she's pretty meta. So, guys, what y'all think about this new banner? I mean, I personally played Columbina, and she's actually pretty good. But apparently, there are some things that you have to consider if you're going to be pulling for Columbina, and here are my tips. Firstly, you got to make sure you got every non-cry character in your team. At least one of them. At least one 5-star or 4-star character that's actually applicable towards to be using Columbina. If not, then you're gonna have a little hard time onto using her for your lunar-based reactions. Number 2, you gotta make sure that you know how to play her right. Because if you're someone like me who's actually just casually playing, maybe Columbina is not for you. But even though many reviews say that she is free to play friendly, you can't say until you try it. And personally, I have my own preferences, so I'm gonna have to give her a big old get. Not really skip, but more of a get. Because honestly, Columbina is awesome to have in your team, in your story, and make sure that you have actually got into the recent updates of what the story is going on as of late. Because recently, well, if you're following the story, I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but somebody is about to take the wheel. And everybody is getting grinded up towards to the excitement because, yes, the weekly boss, yes, finally and at last, we get to fight the very enemy of it all. Dun 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 dun, it's Dottore! And if y'all don't know who Dottore is, he is the Doctor, known for that title in the 11 Harbingers. The most powerful guy slash antagonist by far in the game. So, with everybody in the Harbingers already against him, well, it's gonna be a bloody fight for both the Traveler, Columbina, and the rest of the Fatui. So stay tuned along, guys, for more of them. Because this is quite the crazy marathon. If you're considering to finish it within the day, man, you gotta be prepared for it. It's gonna take you about at least half a day. I'm not even joking. I even saw some people who are like, I even saw a game through, and they've actually lasted for about 8 hours. Some of them actually go way beyond towards the 12, either due to internet or maybe they're having a hard time onto like dealing with their characters. But yeah, that's how crazy it is. Now, towards for your latest updates on the Genshin. The version Luna 4 event wishes and notice for Phase 2. You gotta make sure that you have piled enough money because Zibai, the newest character, who's a Geo, coming from the north, or was it the south? Either way, it's coming from Liyue, is arriving anytime soon for the Lantern event. So pack your bags, pack your money, and get ready to pull. Because once she's out, many are saying she's pretty good with Columbina. Others say, well, you're gonna have to be the judge for that one. Because not everything is based on speculations and rumors. But anyway, running alongside Zibai is none other than another rerun from Nouvellette. And as for your regular news updates towards to Genshin, that is all there is to it. But of course, the biggest event is just about to happen right around the corner, and that is none other than Lantern Rite. So if you were able to join into Genshin as soon as possible, you'll get that's a guarantee that you'll get Primo Gems and free 10 wishes accordingly. 10 wishes, but we're not sure about that. So Hoyoverse, keep us alive if y'all want us to get more of them free banners, weapons, and all that. That's all for the Hoyoverse updates for the last time. This is Tremaine out for the Hoyoverse segment. Back to you, Cairo.
Thank you very much, Tremaine. All right, so now let's head over. Oh boy, we are starting off with CUI Games, known for Uba Musume. You heard that right. They responded to the controversy regarding the new AI studio. So, why is that? And because, well, when they announced their new AI studio that is named as CY Games AI Studio, people were not very happy, and they had to clear out by releasing the statement, which we are going to show it to you right now. So let's open the screen share there. All right. So back to what we are seeing here. So this is CY Games official statement regarding their new AI studio, and yeah, they were not happy at all, or I should say they were not happy at all. So let's read it, and yes, it's both in Japanese and English, but we're going to read the English translated statement. And my god, the image is really big. So here is the statement from CY Games. To all our CY Games fans and supporters, over the past few days, we have received numerous comments expressing anger and disappointment from many of you. This was because we released a simplified announcement in Japanese concerning the founding of CY Games AI Studio Incorporated, without addressing any of the current problems and social debates surrounding generative AI. We sincerely apologize for the concern we have caused. We would like to take this opportunity to state that art produced from generative AI isn't used in our products. Furthermore, we won't implement generative AI into our products without prior notice. We hold in the highest regard those who love games, as well as the dignity, passion, and heart of the creators and artists who act as the architects of gaming culture. The arc for all current CI games, and other products is crafted from the technical know-how and manual work of our many staff members. Once again, we deeply apologize for causing our beloved fans much grief and anxiety. We at CY Games will continue to honor creators as well as champion the free expression of people, and in doing so, we'll continue to strive to be the best in entertainment. Thank you for your continued support. That is the official statement from CY Games regarding the founding of CY Games AI Studio. Now, before I read the comments over in Reddit, Trumaine, what can you say about this?
Well, the only last thing that I'm expecting for Psy Games to actually release a statement is about their own accountability. Well, I'm not surprised that they are actually, incorporating an AI studio and then would cause mass hysteria about Psy Games getting very, very lazy onto using AI for their future projects. But let it be known that their own AI studio is entirely separate from their actual studio that worked on the games. Alright?
And
Let that be clear, people.
Yeah. And that is what we need to be concerned about. Because I wonder, eventually they will ignore it, and that is the major concern. And yeah, we'll see the accountability from them over time. Alright, now let's read the comments. Won't implement into without prior notice? Every corpo putting out statements like this is just for PR. They will still do this same exact thing they have been accused of just won't be public about it. Ah, unfortunately, this is actually true. That's why. That's why. You have to be mindful about your guts. You have to be mindful about your guts. You cannot trust anyone about this.
That's
It's
true.
used in our products. Yet,
I love the yet one. I love the yet part. Is it used in the products? Yet. And once that yet comes in, oh no. Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh no! Oh no!
Anyway, let's see more comments.
Right. Personally, it feels like they're just saying anything to control the damage and the backlash. Also, note the without prior notice. So not basically. So they will basically notice us, maybe with small print, that they're using AI for those images. Lol. Nothing about this says they won't use AI. Without prior words. In other words, still on the table.
Yeah, honestly.
OMG.
Yes. Yes.
and the Blue Archive and the Blue Archive fans just looking at the
What the hell are we seeing?
even the oh
It's
my
like-
god even the
Even Nikkei is also there.
Nikki goddess of
Is that
Nikki
Nikkei? I don't know.
developer. Oh my god, I already forgot the name, but they're also the one who worked on Stellar Blade. Who was that? Who was it again?
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember what studio is that. But anyway, that's pretty crazy because only Blue Archive are the original ones that aren't using any AI. Oh my god, you
Yes.
guys.
There you go. Ship up. Ship up. Ship up. There you go. Ship up. Ship up. Ship up. There you go. Ship up. Ship
Oh,
up
it's
is the
shift
developer.
up.
Yep, Ship Up is the developer. Is the same developer who worked on Goddess of Victory Nike and Stellar Blade. We are using AI. Get effed.
Side games.
I guess. So if we tell you, okay, quoting without prior notice. So if we tell you about it, it's okay, right, guys? Right? Side games or CY games still rotten as ever. Without prior notice. Nope, 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 nope. So much nope. Don't let this post make you forget all the Hoyoverse AI job posts that get downvoted on the sub and other subs. And the fact that the new games is using AI as well. Don't forget that competitors like Tencent also use AI. Every company is using AI. Don't turn a blind eye just because it's your favorite developer and only focus on use that don't involve your favorites.
Facts.
Real.
That's facts right there, guys.
Yep. Everyone will use the AI in the end. Jobs will be lost. This has always happened when a new technology is introduced. Abominations will be created and accidents will happen. Such is a course of humanity.
They're not wrong, though. They're not wrong.
Yep. Oh boy, as you can see, it's pretty mixed. They're not having it. They're not having it with it. Apparently, they're not having it with it at all. Okay, well, let's move on to another news. Well. 2.5 seduction. Sorry, 2.5 dimensional seduction. Angel Stage has ended its service. Well, they have gone EOS. And honestly, I was honestly expecting the game to be around for longer, but too bad they discontinue it. Like, no, why? Oh my god, but they did enjoy the game, however, which they have 3 reasons. The 3D character models look well made. They look just like their anime version, pretty much. I expect the same level of fan service from the manga. The game had exclusive kind of stories not found anywhere else. Yeah, pretty disappointing if you ask me why they why they discontinued the game already. And yeah, sad to see that one of that 2.5 dimensional seduction Angel stage has gone EOS. Oof. So Chumi, what you have said about this? What can you say about this? I don't think you have heard this game, but I have heard of this title before, so I'm familiar with one of the characters. But man, too early.
Well, if I'm not really familiar with the game, there's only one thing that I could say. We lost Club Penguin before, and now this.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, oh man. Anyway, you know the deal, folks. This was Japanese cash grab slop. Please avoid and blacklist the there you go. Amy Incorporated. I did say earlier in the Inazuma 11 Cross, don't get your hopes too much because I can only expect that they might end the service sooner. And yep, this is the latest game that got affected. Ouch. Yeah, big ouch. Aiming Incorporated. Ooh, boo! Alright! Last but not the least, Heaven Hells. If you're wondering, what the hell is this game? I have been getting a lot of ads about this game on my Facebook feed lately. I don't know about Trumaine, but I'm getting ads about Heaven Hells a lot. So if I check my Facebook right now, yes, if I go over to my Facebook app, if you could give me a minute or so. If I go scroll over on my Facebook feed, I am getting a lot of Heaven Hills advertisements on my feed. I mean, yeah, sure, that's one way to hype up the new gacha game, but I mean, I do want to admit that the characters look pretty cute. Yeah, I do want to admit that the characters look cute. And my phone just died, but again, again, if I recall correctly, they do show Heaven Hells ads on Facebook as of right now. But what the hell is Heaven Hells? So it is just a simple 42 second.
Ah, no, it's filled with waifus again.
I'm not gonna lie though, they look really cute.
Well, Harem alert, guys. Harem alert.
No wonder they promoted a lot. Right here, yep. 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 There you go, that's the Heaven House trailer, and it will be out this February 4. Damn, that's a one way to kick it off here. And yes, what you just heard in the trailer is actually voiced by Korean voice actors. Not Japanese, but Korean voice actors. Yep, it is another Korean mid game. So, yeah, that's Heaven House. And, Chumi, what are you going to say about this? And to the audience, let us know in the comment section down below what do you think about this. Right, Chumi, what do you think about Heaven House?
Girls Heaven. Girls Heaven. Girls Heaven. That's all I could say now, because honestly, games like this is becoming more normal now. So, I would only say it's either harem or it's waifu alert, or the biggest one I could say, girls alert.
It is pretty expected because it's becoming normalized. So don't act too surprised right now. But it's already becoming normalized. All right, let's read Tor Razor's statement. Another Gunner Gacha Slop, I guess. It's another Harem Gunner Gacha Slop. Pretty original, for God's sake. It's 2026.
Like, come on, can we get another original content this time instead of collecting girls?
Yeah.
I mean, the last best thing that we've actually gotten was horse girls. And way before that is ship girls. And way before that is tank girls. Girls with tanks. Girls and fence.
All right, it's a minute past 8:30 now, and I think it looks like pre-Apple is still not in the stage right now, or the voice chat or voice channel right now, but he should be coming in a few minutes. But I wanna hear our last words from Chumaine. Actually, his last day will on archive will be tomorrow. But do you have any last words, Chumaine? About the gaming cafe? Oh, now there is Priapo, but later. But for now, Chumaine, what do you think? Not what you think. What can you say? Oh, any last words?
All I wanted to say is thank you so much for the time. Thank you so much for accepting me here in the gaming sessions of Asphere's Cafe. It's been a long journey, and it's been quite a ride that you and I are together on for the last few months or so. And although it is sad for me to go, it is not the end of it. Who knows, maybe one day I might appear again. But for now, I'm gonna be in my indefinite hiatus starting next week. And that's only because my school says so. So I would like to thank everybody who's here right now, all of those who had supported Asphere's Cafe throughout the times that even though I've just been here for like a short while, like, you know, a few months or so, but still I pretty much enjoyed doing this with all of you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for the opportunity, and I hope to see you again some other time soon once the incoming storm had already surpassed. Until then, this is Tremaine, your fellow and always beloved. No, not really beloved. I don't know about y'all, but your fellow and respectable co-host for the gaming segment. Signing off. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Jermaine. And to clarify, his final day on our cafe for now will be tomorrow, along with Dream Carp. So, is that right, Jermaine? I want to clarify a little bit.
Yep. This is now the second day of. This is the second of the last day that I'll be around in the cafe.
I cannot wait to see what will you bring on our cafe, because tomorrow I'm pretty sure every Friday will be random. So it's up to you what would you want to do on cafe tomorrow. But yeah, good luck tomorrow, Jermaine. I'm looking forward to your last to the last for now contribution to our cafe. What will it be tomorrow? I cannot wait.
Stay tuned for tomorrow then.
And with that brings us to the end of Asphere's Cafe. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we will be back again tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. because tomorrow there will be the return of the Dismissan show with Silex. So we will be up until 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, while Mondays to Thursdays will be until 8:30 p.m. So yeah, join us for a 1-hour episode of Asphere's Cafe, and also the last appearance of Chumaine on our cafe until he goes on indefinite break from our cafe. But yeah, don't miss it out tomorrow because we got a lot of plenty excitements to kick it off. So yeah, this has been Asphere's Cafe. I'm Caro.
And I'm Tremaine, and for the last time here in the gaming segment of Asphere's Cafe, it is now closed.
Right.
See you again.
And we will. Yep, that's right. And we will be seeing you tomorrow right here on Cool FM and As Radio. Join us same time, same place. And now, up next on Cool FM, As Radio, DCX, and SF Radio, it's going to be Salita na Masanas, or the English title, Speak of Masanas. There you go. See you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. The cup is over. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you all.